Welcome back friends. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem 349 intersection of two arrays and the sequel of this problem 350 intersection of two arrays 2. So both this problem we are going to discuss and solve in today's session. Before we start looking details into this problem, I want to mention that I often create LeetCode solution videos and Java J2E interview related videos. So you will find a lot of playlist on my YouTube channel like Lead Code Solutions, as well as a computer science stuff like binary search trees, then DFS, BFS, dynamic programming. So please check out the playlist, subscribe to the channel. Subscription really helps, so please subscribe to the channel. So now let's start discussing the problems one by one. So first one is given to integer arrays nums1 and nums2, return array of their intersection. Each element in the result must be unique, and you may return the result in any order. So order doesn't matter, but the element should be unique. So they have given us two arrays. So this is the first array and this is the second array, and we are supposed to return the common elements, right? Intersection of arrays means common elements. So as you can see here, these 2 and these 2 both are common in both arrays, but as you can see here, we are only supposed to return unique numbers, right? So only we will return 1 2, right? Even if there are two 2's, we will only return it once because it should be unique. So how we are going to solve this problem? So we are going to use Java's hash set uh, to solve this problem. So let me just go through quickly through the implementation. So what we will do is we will read this first array and we will create a set of integers from this array. So here we are reading the first array and creating a set of integers, and then we will read second array and call it set2, and we will add that array elements into set2. So that's what we are doing here. So now since we have a set1 and set2, so set1 will have elements like 1 and 2 here, and set2 will have element 2, right? So only one element will be there in set2. So what we will do is we will create a array list here of integers, and we will iterate through the set1 elements, and whenever we find a corresponding match in set2, we will just add that element into our list, and at the end we will just convert that list into array of integers using the this is the method in Java 8, list.string.map to int integer int value to array. So it converts the list of integers into array of integers, and we will just return it. So it's pretty straightforward. So we are going to take the examples that are given, these two examples here. So we are going to give it a quick run and make sure it's giving correct answer. So as you can see, 2 also we got correct result here, and 9 4 here we got 4 9. So order doesn't matter, so our solution is correct. So we can just submit this code. So the solution got accepted. So this is the way you can solve intersection of two arrays in Java using set. So now we have a sequel of this problem also. Here the only difference, it's the same problem, but the difference will be here, right? Each element in the result must appear as many times as it shows in both arrays, and you may return the result in any order. So which means that if you have one element appearing multiple times, like for example here 2 appears here and 2 appears here, so we have to return uh, both 2's here, means the duplicate should be returned basically, right? So whatever elements are common should be returned, even if it is a duplicate, it's okay, and we should return duplicate elements. So let's take this example over here, one example that they have given us, and we will be just so we are going to solve this problem with the help of hash map, right? We will use hash map, and we will define a hash map called as, it's a integer comma integer. So integer is the number that we have in the array, and the other integer is, this is the frequency of that number into the array, right? This is the frequency. frequency. So let me just create a array, like a hash map here, and we will just go through this example quickly. So as you can see, whenever we find any number, we will just enter it into hash map with the frequency 1 here, right? So 9 1, then 4 comes, so 4 comes, so we will enter another entry here, 4 comma 1, right? Its frequency is 1. Then 9 comes, so we will increment this frequency from 1 to 2 because 9 is coming 2 times now. So now again 8 come, we are here 8. So 8 means we will enter here 8 1 because frequency of 8 is 1. Now 4 came, so we will again find the element 4 already existing, so we will just increment its frequency here, right? So this is the hash map we get. And then what we will do is we will be iterating through the second array, and we will create one list, right? One linked list we will create, and what we will do is whenever we find any element here, we will check in our hash map if that element is present. So as you can see, 4 is present in our hash map, so we will enter it into our list, right? And once we enter it, we are going to reduce its frequency, right, from 2 to 1 because we already have used 1. Now 9 comes, right? 9 comes, so we will enter 9 into our list, and we will reduce its frequency from 2 to 1 here, right? Because we have already used 1. And if 5 comes, so 5 is not there, so we will not do anything, like, right? We don't have any corresponding match, so we will not do anything. So at the end we will just convert it 4 9 list into a array of 4 9, right? So 4 9 is the array that we will return basically. So that is the approach we are going to have when we are solving this problem. So let me just explain the Java solution. So first we created a hash map here, integer comma integer. We are iterating through the nums1, and we are creating a map, right? We just created this hash map as I explained here. So this is the map we created here, and we created the linked list, array list here of integer. Now we are going to iterate through the nums2 array, right? And then we will keep checking in our set, in our hash map, right? If that number is present there, if the number is present there, then we will just add that number into our list. We will get the frequency from the map, and if the frequency becomes 1 means then we already have used that number here with the one frequency, so there is nothing to keep in the map. So we are going to remove that number basically. After its frequency becomes 0, we will remove it. If its frequency is greater than 1 means if we have some frequency left, then we will just put the same number with one reduced frequency. We will reduce its frequency by 1 because we have used it on 1, we have used it already, right? As I was showing you here, we will reduce the frequency from 2 to 1, 2 to 1 when we use it, right? So that's what we are doing here. So it's pretty straightforward, and at the end here we are getting the list, right? So we are just converting the list into integer array by this standard way of Java 8. You can use this way to easily convert list of integers into integer array, right? And we will just return that result array here. So let us take both these examples, so what we have been given, and we will just give it a run now. So as you can see, 2 2 2 2 here also, and 4 9, and here also 4 9. So we got both the results correct, so we will just submit this. So our solution got accepted by LeetCode. So this is the way you can solve intersection of two arrays 2 using the help of hash map. As I mentioned, I often create videos related to LeetCode solutions using Java J2E technologies, and I have created a couple of good playlists there. Check it out. LeetCode solutions. It has over the, I think, maybe 40 problems solved or something, and other lists are there with dynamic programming, then DFS, BFS, arrays. So check it out, subscribe to the channel, it helps the channel, and thanks for watching this video.